What's your number one challenge? And what they kept on saying was time. I don't have time for what's important. And so I really started to investigate this whole thing about busyness and what happened as a result of busyness. And I learned, looking at the stats, that we weren't healthier, we weren't happier, we weren't more productive. None of that was true. So I started to create a process that made sense. And the process isn't rocket science. It's a combination of some common sense, but it works. So let me share with you a little bit about the process. We all try to do too much. We set ourselves up for failure. So step one in my busy busting framework is about eliminating low value activities. When you've got a myriad of things to do, don't spend your time doing the things that have low value. You don't need to be scrolling social media. You don't need to be, wiping the countertop down 10 times. You think about checking social media or checking your email or answering every single phone call that you get or every text or every, Facebook pop up. You've got to determine what are the low value things and stop doing them. And many times they're habitual. But once you eliminate some of these low value activities, you make room for things that are more purposeful. And it starts to feel better right away. Step two in my process is about happiness. And I wrote my first book about happiness is your responsibility. And I learned a lot about the neuroscience of happiness and how when we are happy, we really become super people. We're more productive, our ability to focus, our ability to, entertain and be more engaging with other people, to fight off chronic disease, to focus. So many things are improved when we're happy.